I never imagined my trip to Mars would twist into something out of a nightmare. The moment our spaceship's engines hissed against the dusty terrain, the adventure sucked me under in an eerie grip. Mars looked empty, lifeless, yet beneath the red dust, something unmistakably alive and dangerous lingered. I was about to discover that exploration was more than science. It was survival against an alien unknown. Stepping onto Martian soil was surreal. The harsh wind stung my face while the horizon stretched endlessly. I felt the weight of history on my shoulders, humanity's first permanent colony. But then, something strange caught my eye. Faint glimmers flickering beneath the surface, like the heartbeat of Mars itself. Was it a mirage? Or was the planet hiding secrets meant to stay buried? I ventured into a canyon rumored to hold traces of ancient Martian life. The red rock walls writhed in shadows. Flickers of something unseen teased my senses. Suddenly, my comm crackled with static as if the planet wasn't just barren rock, but watching, waiting. In that silence, an alien intelligence whispered its challenge, and I knew this mission was about to become a fight for my sanity. Back at the base, I examined a translucent crystal I found buried in the rock. It pulsed softly, alive somehow. Every scan showed energy signatures unlike anything Earth tech could explain. Was it a message, a weapon, or a beacon calling forth something beyond my comprehension? The deeper I delved, the more the planet's quiet hostility became apparent. Mars wasn't just red dust, it was a warning. Mars defied me with nature's fury. The crimson sky darkened as a storm roared in from nowhere, a chaos of dust and electric menace. The base trembled like a tiny bone caught in a beast's throat. I realized this planet wasn't merely a target for colonization. It was a living crucible, designed to test those who dared trespass. I had to prepare, and fast. Poring over the holographic maps, I tracked strange signals and movement patterns. The dots flickered like warning beacons, places where the Martian darkness gathered, alive with unknown forces. I realized the danger wasn't just local to my base. Mars itself seemed to breathe, each sector a pulse in a living organism, bent on guarding its secrets by any means. The rover's headlights barely pierced the dense dust, but the eyes watching me from the darkness never blinked. The terrain warped into sinister forms. Whispers of movement teased the edges of my sight. I felt the Martian beast closing in, intangible yet terrifying. Every rock hid a secret. Every shadow hinted at a presence that the source of the signals. It was a carved portal, like a tomb hidden beneath Mars' cruel surface. With bated breath, I breached the threshold. The blue glow whispered secrets of an ancient civilization lost to time. The silence inside was suffocating. I knew I was on the edge of something monumental. Yet dread gnawed at me. Some history was buried for a reason. Deeper inside, a cavern amazed and terrified in equal measure. Pulsing flora breathed alien light. Ancient machines hummed with dormant power. It was a graveyard and a temple, testimony to an advanced species erased from records. Yet its legacy screamed across time. The beauty was a mask with a lurking peril I felt, something restless beneath the neon blue silence. The monolith stood towering, humming with an ancient, angry energy. The runes pulsed red, as if warning me not to come closer, or perhaps signaling a deeper awakening. My heart pounded. I could almost hear Mars speaking in a tongue lost to history. This relic wasn't just a marker, but a trigger. And I was about to release a force I couldn't contain. The monolith erupted with furious light, the cavern trembling like a beast awakening from a millennia-long sleep. Rocks shattered, the ground fractured beneath me. Panic surged, but so did a strange clarity. Mars wasn't just a planet. It was alive, harboring anger and sorrow, and I had stumbled into its darkest wound. Survival suddenly became a desperate gamble against ancient wrath. I emerged gasping into the thin Martian twilight, scarred but alive. Above, Earth hung distant and fragile, reminding me why I came. The planet's mysteries had nearly swallowed me whole, but I'd glimpsed truths no one dared imagine. Mars wasn't a lifeless rock. It was a sentinel, a force guarding an ancient story that might yet change everything we thought we knew about the universe. But I sent my message back to Earth. Warnings, discoveries, please. The truth of this adventure was too vast to bottle. We stood on the brink of something incredible and terrifying. Humanity's future demanded we listen to Mars, respect its voice. This was no mere exploration. It was a reckoning. And I vowed that the lessons learned here wouldn't be forgotten in the cosmic silence. Mars was a fusion, rock and code, nature and machine entwined in a haunting symbiosis. The ancient tech wasn't dead. It breathed beneath layers of dust and time, encoding a history beyond humanity's grasp. It whispered warnings and secrets in static pulses, showing me that survival on Mars meant respecting the alien intelligence as much as the planet's brutal environment. As I took the pilot's seat, Mars shrinking into the void behind me, I felt every scar, every breath, every heartbeat of that cursed planet still thumping inside me. I had touched something ancient, survived its wrath, and carried its story home. This journey changed everything, not just about Mars, but about mankind and its place in the cosmos. The stars awaited, but so did the shadows I left behind. Back home, Earth glowed like a beacon of hope and fragile life. Yet a red shadow lingered, a reminder of the planet that watches silently from afar. Mars, alive and waiting. My adventure had unveiled a cosmic truth. The universe holds mysteries too vast, too dangerous. But in those shadows, humanity could find not just fear, but the spark that drives us to reach further than ever before.